Hey guys, Mrs. Hershey here. I'm going to go over mean, median, and mode. This will just be a quick overview, and you'll find more information about these in your GradPoint courses. If you've ever heard someone say they want to find the average of something, that can be misleading. Most of the time when they say average, they actually are talking about the mean. Mean, median, and mode are three different ways to find an average of a group of numbers. So the first one we're going to start with is mean, and like I said, this is what most people are talking about when they say the word average. If you have a group of numbers, you add up all of the numbers and divide by the total number of data units. So we have an example here. We have 25, 50, 34, 56, 23, 34, 57, 57, 57, and 58. So if you wanted to find the mean of those numbers, you would add all of them up and divide that total by 10. There are 10 numbers listed here, so you add all of the numbers up and divide by 10. So right now, I want you to pause the video, add up all of the numbers, divide by 10 because there are 10 numbers listed there, and then come up with your answer, and then when you press play, I will give you the answer. Okay, so by now you should have added all of the numbers up. When you add them all up and divide by 10, you should get 45.1. So 45.1 is the mean. Another type of average is called the median. Maybe you've heard this word when you're driving down the street, that middle concrete thing, that's called a median. Median means middle. So you'll see here up at the top it says median is the middle number. So what you do to find the median is you order all of the data units and find the middle number. So here is our example again. We have 25, 50, 34, 56, 23, 34, 57, 57, 57, and 58. So right now, pause the video, and I want you to put those all in order from smallest to greatest. Okay, now once you've done that, once you've put them all in order, you should get 23, 25, 34, 34, 50, 56, 57, 57, 57, and 58. So when you're finding the median, you're finding the middle number. So what I like to do, I usually do this on paper, is I write out all the numbers in a row, and we want to find the very middle number. So I'm going to cross one off from the left, cross one off from the right, and I'm going to keep going. And now we're kind of stuck because we have two numbers that are in the very middle. Okay, if you have just one number in the middle, that would be your median. But because two of these numbers are the very middle number, we are then going to take the mean of those two numbers. So if you remember mean, you add the numbers up and divide by however many data units there are. So in this case, we only have two numbers, so we add 50 plus 56, which equals 106. You only divide by 2 because there's only two numbers, and you get 53. So for this, I'm not good with this little pen here. So for this data set, 53 would be considered the median or middle number. Most of the time, if you have an odd number of data units, you'll only have one number in the middle, and that makes it really easy. So I gave you a really tricky problem. You have two numbers in the middle, so you take the mean of the two numbers. Okay, the last type of average we're going to go over is one called mode. So to help my students remember this, we say when you think of the word mode, think of the word most. So you find the number that occurs the most often. So in this group of numbers, the same ones that we've been working with before, we're looking for a number that occurs the most often. So right now I want you to pause the video, look at the numbers, and write down the number that occurs the most often. Welcome back. Hopefully you saw that the number 57 was listed 3 times. That would be considered the mode. 34 was listed twice, but 57 was listed 3 times, so that would be considered the mode. Hopefully this helps you guys. If you have any questions, as usual, feel free to email or call.